CompTIA CySA Plus Study Guide. Question 1. Which activity is most appropriate for SOAR automation? Option A. Enriching an alert with IP reputation data. Option B. Making final legal breach decisions. Option C. Replacing executive risk acceptance. Option D. Performing employee termination interviews. The correct answer is option A. Enriching an alert with IP reputation data. SOAR is well suited for repeatable enrichment and triage tasks such as checking IP reputation, adding context, or opening tickets. Human judgment is still required for legal, executive, and personnel decisions. Question 2. Which item is a common indicator of phishing? Option A. A valid internal newsletter template. Option B. Mismatched sender domain and embedded link domain. Option C. A signed software update. Option D. An encrypted backup archive. The correct answer is option B. Mismatched sender domain and embedded link domain. Phishing messages often disguise the sender while embedding links to unrelated or malicious domains. Comparing sender identity, link targets, and message context is an important first step in email analysis. Question 3. Which email header is useful when tracing the path an email took through mail servers? Option A. Content length. Option B. User agent only. Option C. Received. Option D. Cache control. The correct answer is option C. Received. Received headers are added by mail servers as a message travels through the email path. They help analysts reconstruct routing and identify suspicious or unexpected relay points. Question 4. Which control helps prevent spoofed email by specifying authorized sending servers? Option A. SNMP. Option B. SFTP. Option C. SCP. Option D. SPF. The correct answer is option D. SPF. Sender Policy Framework defines which mail servers are authorized to send email for a domain. Recipients can use SPF checks to help detect messages sent from unauthorized infrastructure. Question 5. Which email security mechanism cryptographically signs messages to help validate sender domain authenticity? Option A. DKIM. Option B. VLAN. Option C. LDAP. Option D. ICMP. The correct answer is option A. DKIM. DKIM uses cryptographic signatures to verify that an email was authorized by the sending domain and was not modified in transit. It is often used with SPF and MARC to improve email authentication. Question 6. Which email policy can instruct recipients how to handle SPF or DKIM failures? Option A. DHCP. Option B. DMARC. Option C. NAT. Option D. Radius. The correct answer is option B. DMARC. DMARC builds on SPF and DKIM by publishing a policy for how receivers should treat authentication failures. It also supports reporting that helps domain owners monitor spoofing attempts. Question 7. A suspicious attachment detonates in a sandbox and creates a scheduled task. What does this behavior suggest? Option A. Secure file deletion. Option B. Normal compression. Option C. Persistence attempt. Option D. DHCP relay. The correct answer is option C. Persistence attempt. Creating a scheduled task is a common persistence method because it can relaunch malware automatically. Sandbox behavior showing this action should be treated as a strong malicious indicator. Question 8. Which endpoint artifact can show programs configured to run automatically when a user logs in? Option A, ARP cache only. Option B, DNS root hints. Option C, printer drivers only. Option D, startup entries. The correct answer is option D. Startup entries. Startup entries reveal applications configured to execute during user login or system startup. Reviewing them helps analysts identify persistence mechanisms used by legitimate software or malware. Question 9. Which type of malware encrypts files and demands payment? Option A, ransomware. Option B, worm only. Option C, root certificate. Option D, logic analyzer. The correct answer is option A. Ransomware. Ransomware encrypts or otherwise restricts access to files and demands payment for recovery. Incident response should focus on containment, backup validation, and eradication before restoration. Question 10. Which type of malware hides its presence by modifying system-level behavior? Option A, ad blocker. Option B, rootkit. Option C, load balancer. Option D, hypervisor snapshot. The correct answer is option B. Rootkit. A rootkit is designed to conceal malware, processes, files, or system changes by interfering with normal operating system visibility. Rootkits are high risk because they can make detection and removal more difficult. Question 11. Which event could indicate lateral movement? Option A. A server receiving NTP traffic. Option B. A laptop renewing DHCP once. Option C. A workstation initiating admin shares to multiple servers. Option D. A browser loading the company homepage. The correct answer is option C. A workstation initiating admin shares to multiple servers. Lateral movement involves an attacker moving from one system to others inside the environment. A workstation connecting to multiple administrative shares may indicate credential abuse or remote execution attempts. Question 12. Which Windows protocol is commonly abused for lateral movement using admin shares? Option A, SMTP. Option B, SNMP. Option C, SIP. Option D, SMB. The correct answer is option D. SMB. SMB is used for Windows file sharing and administrative shares such as C$ and admin$. Attackers commonly abuse SMB with stolen credentials to move laterally or copy tools to remote hosts. Question 13. Which attack attempts to obtain service account tickets for offline password cracking in Active Directory? Option A, Kerberoasting. Option B, clickjacking. Option C, DNS rebinding. Option D, XML external entity injection. The correct answer is option A. Kerberoasting. Kerberoasting targets Kerberos service tickets associated with service accounts so attackers can crack them offline. Strong service account passwords and managed service accounts help reduce this risk. Question 14. Which attack uses stolen NTLM hashes without knowing the plaintext password? Option A, SQL injection. Option B, pass the hash. Option C, cross-site scripting. Option D, ARP scanning. The correct answer is option B. Pass the hash. Pass the hash allows attackers to authenticate using captured NTLM hashes instead of plaintext passwords. It is commonly associated with Windows lateral movement and credential theft. Question 15. Which data would best help determine whether a suspicious domain is newly registered? Option A, local printer queue. Option B, bioserial number. Option C, HOI or domain registration data. Option D, screen resolution. The correct answer is option C. HOI or domain registration data. HOI and domain registration data can show creation dates, registrars, and ownership-related metadata. Newly registered domains are often treated with caution during phishing and malware investigations. Question 16. Which process improvement best reduces alert fatigue? Option A, sending every log event as a critical alert. Option B, ignoring all medium severity alerts. Option C, removing all correlation rules. Option D, tuning noisy detections based on validated false positives. The correct answer is option D. Tuning noisy detections based on validated false positives. Alert fatigue is reduced by tuning detections that repeatedly generate non-actionable alerts. Validated false positives should be used to refine logic without eliminating useful visibility. Question 17. Which action improves incident investigation by adding context to an IP address? Option A, threat intelligence enrichment. Option B, disk defragmentation. Option C, password expiration. Option D, certificate renewal. The correct answer is option A. Threat intelligence enrichment. Threat intelligence enrichment adds reputation, geolocation, ownership, and known malicious activity context to an IP address. This helps analysts prioritize alerts and understand potential attacker infrastructure. Question 18. Which control is most appropriate to restrict administrative actions based on job role? Option A, NAT. Option B, RBAC. Option C, RAID. Option D, SMTP relay. The correct answer is option B. RBAC. Role-based access control grants permissions according to job responsibilities. It supports least privilege by limiting administrative actions to users who require them for their role. Question 19. Which technology provides temporary elevated access only when needed? Option A, WAF. Option B, DHCP. Option C, PAM. Option D, IDS. The correct answer is option C. PAM. Privileged access management can provide just-in-time elevation and monitor privileged sessions. This limits standing administrative access and reduces the risk from compromised accounts. Question 20. Which alert would be highest priority? Option A. A failed login to a test server. Option B. A user mistyped the password once. Option C. A low disk space alert on a printer. Option D, malware detected on a domain controller. The correct answer is option D. Malware detected on a domain controller. A domain controller is a critical asset because it manages authentication and directory services. Malware on that system could affect the entire domain and should be prioritized immediately.